What is up, YouTube? It's Coffee Prodigy back from you, and today we're going to be going over the brand new fall theme. As you guys can see, we got a whole bunch of new player debuts into the game, quite a few of them. But yeah, started off, we're going to go over the event. So first event, we're going to have Domination, which I'm not a fan of. If you guys don't know, I'm not a Domination fan whatsoever. But we're going to have the Jimmy Butler as the Amethyst reward. We're going to have the Julius Randle as the Ruby reward, and we're going to have the Monte Ellis, which is his first appearance in the game, one of the cards that we have as their first appearance, as the Sapphire reward in that Domination event. You're also going to need 2.5k power. So if you are not at 2.5k power, try to get there before the Domination event actually starts. If you get there during the Domination event, then you actually won't be able to get the Amethyst as your top reward in that event. But yeah, for the other event, we're going to have the Overtime event, which is going to give us the Amethyst Jermaine O'Neal making his first appearance in this game, the Ruby Jalen Rose, same thing. And then we're going to have the Sapphire Kevin Johnson. I'm actually pretty happy about. Kevin Johnson has some pretty good gameplay. I wasn't able to get him last season, but I'm able to get him pretty early on this season. That would be pretty dope. He should be pretty easy to get. Also, he's from in the Overtime event. We're also probably going to have an Emerald reward. I don't know who that's going to be, because for Overtime, the rewards are Emerald, Sapphire, and Ruby. Well, assuming you're at top reward. If you're at like the Amethyst power, then the rewards are going to be Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby, and then the leaderboard reward is going to be the Amethyst card. So probably going to have one of these cards over here, where it's the Danny Granger, the Kevin Love, or the Hidu Circulu. Let's go over the sets real quick as far as see if we can complete this set free to play. So assuming we're going to get one of these cards in that event, that will actually be pretty make this set a lot easier to get free to play. So if we go over to the collectibles needed for these cards, so Goran Dragic is going to take 1, Kevin Love is going to take 2, Danny Granger is going to take 3, Kevin Johnson is going to take 6, and Paul George is going to take a total of 15 collectibles. So it doesn't look like this set is going to actually be able to be completed free to play. All these cards you'll be able to get, actually, depending on how many collectibles you get in Overtime, it might actually be possible. So basically, if Overtime is the same way, every single time you complete a 10 streak in Overtime, you're able to get 1 collectible. So if Overtime the same way, especially since we don't have main domination, these collectibles are from the fall theme, which is like, why are you doing this? But yeah, the collectibles are able to get the same way. If you complete a whole bunch of hard streaks and by just getting the 10 wins, then you might actually be able to complete this set free to play. The Kevin Johnson, as we already mentioned, is going to be in the Kevin Johnson is going to be in the Overtime event, and then every other card, one of these cards might be in the event, and then we don't know, but then the Paul George won't be in the event. So you're definitely going to need to craft this Paul George, which is going to take a total of 15 collectibles. If you get the 3 from Domination plus the 1 from the leaderboard, then that is going to be, well, yeah, it's going to be 4 collectibles. And then if we go over here, how many collectibles do you get from here? From main Domination, you're able to get 3. So assuming you're able to get the 3 collectibles next week from main Domination, that would be a total of 7 collectibles. So you're going to have 11 at that point. And then from the Overtime event, you're able, if you grind enough, you can actually reach those collectibles. So you're able to get the 14 from that. So now you have a total of 14 collectibles with the war progression. And then you're going to need to stack up collectibles from just playing like the Overtime streak over and over again. So if we go over to see how many collectibles we will need with that, all taken into account. So we still haven't even completed the Paul George. So you're going to need a total of 15, 18, 20, and then 21 collectibles. So you're going to need to be able to have to complete a total of 10 or a total of 10 streaks in the Overtime event if you do want to complete this set for this Gilbert Arenas, which I'm going to try to do. It is possible to complete this set, no money spent, even if you're like if you don't have any of these cards. Well, if you have like the Sapphire Kevin Johnson in your event, then I guess it's barely possible. But even if you're like not at Amethyst top reward, then you can still be able to complete this Gilbert Arenas set free to play, which I'm going to be trying to do. Let's go over to, I'm guessing that means that the the non-free-to-play, I don't know why they moved theme over here. That's the non-free-to-play card is of course going to be this Giannis Antetokounmpo right here. He does have the prime player ability. We are trying to stack up our prime players. If we go over to our main team over here, we already have 4 of them activated with the Steph, the Kobe Bryant, Larry Bird, and the DeAndre Ayton. I'm pretty sure, let's go over to the collection real quick. Giannis is 3752 power, so we actually need to upgrade our cards a little bit if we want to get to his power. But we're gonna try to maybe pull that Giannis this weekend, or maybe not even this week. We're gonna try to pull the Giannis not this weekend, this Thursday when the Domination event actually starts, because maybe that means that we're able to get this Giannis from actually Well, basically that means that we'll be an upgraded power. So we're probably not going to do a pack opening this Wednesday. We're going to do it on Thursday after we already join the event. And then Giannis will be our starting power forward at that point. Hopefully we're able to pull him. We have 40,000 coins. Hopefully we don't just open packs and like aimlessly and not pull him. Hopefully we're able to pull him. But yeah, let's go over the rest of the collection. Started off, we got Giannis as the highest power card. Of course, he is the pack exclusive card. And of course, 7% chance at pulling him if the odds stay the same from that pack over there. But Giannis right there, Jimmy Butler right here. He is going to be in the domination event. Personally, I'm guessing that if I'm gonna go all out for domination event, it'll just be me upgrading my cards to, like, I guess that would be what, 300 power more or 200 power more as far as like the top couple cards. So I don't know how hard we're gonna go in domination. And then we got the Gilbert Arenas right here, who is of course in the sets, and you can get free to play as we just mentioned. Jermaine O'Neal making his first appearance in the game. Mid-range shot, layups, dunks, strength, rebounding, and his post scoring are all out of 5. Personally, for a center, I would like for his defending to be at a 5 as well, but that seems to be easily upgraded. So Jermaine O'Neal might actually be pretty good. Let's go ahead, do a quick Google search. How tall is Jermaine O'Neal? Jermaine O'Neal 6'11". So Jermaine O'Neal could be like one of the top centers in the game, if he's like really as good as like his stats say. But moving on, we got Paul George right here. Of course, moving over to the shooting guard position. If you're able to get this card, then well, if I'm able to get him, that's gonna be my first Paul George in this season. So hopefully we're able to get him, because I really want to try him out at the shooting guard position. I'm pretty sure his Amethyst card is free to play as well. But yeah, Paul George, he has the same stats, I'm pretty sure, as last season. Julius Randle right here. I wish he got to upgrade his defending. His 3 in defending makes him like, Julius Randle's actually like pretty good, but his 3 in defending makes him kind of hard to use. But yeah, strength, rebounding, mid-range shot, all at a 5, and then has a couple of pretty good stats at a 4 for a power forward, which is pretty good as well. Jalen Rose making his first appearance in the game in general, from what I know, unless he was in season 1 or something. But mid-range shot, 3-point shot, playmaking, agility, and shot dribble, all to 5. And they're pretty decent defending with that 4 in defending right there. Small forward for his position. Then we got Kevin Johnson. Of course, he was in the game last season for the fall theme. I'm pretty sure it was it the fall theme? I don't know. He was in the game towards the end of last, or for the summer thing. I don't know. I think it was one of like the seasonal themes. But Kevin Johnson right here, mid-range, 3-point shot, playmaking, shot dribble, and agility are all at a 5. I'm going to be trying to get this card because he's actually pretty good. I actually like his gameplay. Monte Ellis making his first appearance this season. I don't know how good Monte Ellis is actually going to be, considering he's kind of like on the shorter side for a shooting guard. But mid-range, 3-point, playmaking, agility, and shot dribble are all at a 5. Defending's also at a 4, which is pretty decent for his card. Then we got the Zach Randolph right here, which they end up moving him to the center position, which is interesting. I have strength and his post scoring both at 5. I feel like they lowered his stats. They might have lowered his stats. I don't know. But his defending at a 3 for the center position isn't good whatsoever. So yeah, I don't know how he might honestly like be getting a lot worse at the center position. Maybe not, because agility is better suited for the center position, but I don't know. But yeah, then we got Danny Granger right here, mid-range shot, 3-point shot, agility, and shot dribble are all at a 5. And then he has every single other stat at a 4, which is actually pretty good. And we got Kevin Love on the Timberwolves, strength, rebounding, 3-point shot, post scoring, of course, all at a 5, same stats. Hedo Turkoglu making his first appearance in the game, mid-range shot, 3-point shot, both at a 5, and every single other stat at 4. A lot of these cards like actually pretty well balanced as far as like not having stats. Alright, so as I was saying before I ran out of storage on my phone, a lot of these cards are actually pretty well balanced as far as not having stats that are below are 3 and below. But yeah, moving on, Brandon Ingram right here. He is about the same stats. Defending really kind of holds him back as far as being one of the better shooting guards in the game. TJ McCollum, I'm not a fan of TJ McCollum in this game. A lot of people seem to like him. I'm just not a fan of his gameplay as much as other people. But mid-range shot, 3-point shot, agility are all at a 5. Same thing with shot dribble. Defending's at 3. So, and he's like kind of small for a shooting guard position, so it's kind of hard to use him in general. And then Goran Dragic right here, of course, is going to be one of the set cards. Mid-range, 3-point, playmaking, and shot dribble are all at a 5. Goran Dragic was like not free to play at all last season, so I'm guessing it's pretty good. They're making him be able to easily get him pretty early on in the season. But yeah, it's basically going to be the end of the video. Let me know down in the comment section what cards you guys are going to be going for. Personally, I'm going to be going for every single card. I'm going to try to go for every single card in this thing. Well, at least I'm going to try to go for all the new cards, and then the other cards I don't really care about that much, like Gold Brandon Ingram and the Gold TJ McCollum. I don't really feel like we're going to need that much. I'm pretty sure we're going to get new edition other card at some point in the season. Hedo Turkoglu, we might not be able to get because he is not craftable. If we go over to the theme, Let's see the odds at pulling the Helioturkle. He's at 8% chance, so maybe we'll be able to get him as well. We're gonna try to get all of the generally try to get all the cards outside of like maybe that Helioturkle, because we probably won't be able to pull him. Same thing with the Zach Randolph. I want to try to get this Monte Ellis, but apparently he's not crackable. Alright, so hopefully we'll be able to pull him from the packs once we do end up doing that pack opening on Thursday. But yeah, it's basically gonna be the end of the video. If you guys did the video, drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and peace out.